Alright guys, so it's Two Foot Giant back again. Of course everybody knows I have the massive amount of juice that I am supposed to be reviewing every one of the bottles that I got from Vape Summit. Well, things have been going on. I haven't been able to do most of my reviews. I haven't been able to get online very much. A lot of things happened in the family. We had issues. Now, I'm kind of going off of that. Tonight, I've got a line of ejuice that was given to me by a guy that I work with, Mikey. He's got a cousin up in New York that is got a juice company, and he wanted me to go ahead and put them online, get the word out, do a quick review for him. So I'm only going to show one of them because all of them are the same except for what the actual ingredients or the flavor profile. Flavor profile is on the bottle itself. See if I can adjust that for you. Flavor profile is on it itself. And this one, of course, is the cherry cheesecake or strawberry cheesecake at 3 milligrams. Also, even inside of there shows that it's 80-20. And of course, this is beasterseLiquid.com. So the first thing I noticed is how incredibly thick this shit is. It's 80-20, and you can always get 80-20 no matter, most of the companies that you talk to. But I'm realizing most of them actually water them down, because this stuff, just look at it running down. It's just so thick. I mean, it sticks to the sides as you're kind of wobbling that around. And all of it's that thick. It's excellent. I love this juice so far on that part alone. Now, I've been vaping these 4 since yesterday, and the 4 that we have are vanilla bourbon, strawberry cheesecake, banana custard, and jack-o'-lantern flapjacks. So the one I'm going to start with at first is going to be the vanilla bourbon. This one is full-bodied Kentucky bourbon taste with a gentle touch of vanilla and toasted almond. Now, right off the bat, you can get bourbon and you can get vanilla pretty well. Almond on every juice that I've had pretty much seems to overpower everything else in there. On this, it doesn't. And the vapor production is just... It's thick, it's dense, it hangs over your head. Is all around a really good juice. I mean, that's just me letting it roll out, Of course, I'm using my copper Oros, which is the IGO W. I was going to use my Stellar on the box mod, but there's some things going wrong with the button, and I've got to fix that. This vanilla bourbon, you can taste the vanilla, you can taste the bourbon. I can't get most of the almond. The almond's just eluding me. Now, of course, this is the IGO W that I've always had. The holes are tapped out a little bit, and I'm running a Twisted 28 5 wrap with rayon wicking. Now, I did just a tiny bit of wicking there for this 4 juice review that we're doing here. That way I could go straight from one juice to the other, because it doesn't take very many pulls off of this to just dry that wick completely back out. So that's the vanilla bourbon. Very good one. That one I kind of saved for last. You can see, it's still about up to the label there. Now we'll move on the strawberry cheesecake. This one It's just as thick, but it's, you know, of course, much clearer. This one's showing creamy New York style cheesecake, thick graham cracker crust topped with fresh strawberries and whipped cream. Now this one is the one that I tried first, because it's the one that Mikey handed me first. Which of course is why there's less in there. So, let up the wick a little bit. Let's give this one a pull. Same dense cloud production. It is just perfectly mixed between the cheesecake and the graham cracker crust. Those two flavors, one normally overpowers the other. Most of the cheesecakes that I've had, most anything that I've had with a graham cracker crust in it, graham cracker's all you taste. This one, it's just perfectly. Yeah, perfectly mixed. Now, that one's also very thick. The strawberry is on the exhale, it's an aftertone. Can't get over the flavor production out of this juice. I love it. I really do. Now these bottles, they're 15 ml bottles. They're $15 a piece as well. Given that there's 4 of them, Mikey has said that if you buy more than two or more at the same time, he'll discount it. So this next one we're going to do is the banana custard. And it's blueberry, banana, and custard. The beautiful vapor. Now this one is where it's mixed very well. The blueberry and the banana have got to be in there 1 for 1. But since banana is a really strong flavor, you taste the banana, I mean, just straight, flat out first. The custard is just in and out, I mean, throughout the whole thing. The blueberries are kind of elusive. They kind of hang in the back, let everything else rush out, and they're just kind of tickling. So, that's the banana custard. That one's actually 6 milligrams, so it's messing with my throat itself a little bit more, but I'm not getting it all the way in the back. I'm getting it kind of right up underneath, on the sides even. Now, this is the one that me and Mikey were talking about most. This is the Jack-o'-lantern Flapjacks. This one we were both kind of really excited about, although he said he didn't really like pumpkin. This one's pumpkin pancakes topped with strawberries, maple syrup, whipped cream, toasted almond, and brown sugar. Now, it's in my experience that the flavors, the ejuices with a lot of different flavors in them, the more complex the flavor it is, the more everything kind of mashes. And you can't really get much of anything out over each other. Now, I'm going to say this first. The consistency of the juice all the way through the line is just beautiful. You know, normally you'll get one, it says it's 80-20, but it's just a little thinner than the rest of them. No. This is universal all the way through. It's just consistency. Consistency. Let's try this one. Now this one off the top, I will say I'm thoroughly impressed on how it's mixed. I really am. You can taste the different flavors all individually. They all mix very well. It's kind of, you get a roll of the pumpkin. The maple syrup comes right over the top of it. I'm not getting the strawberries. I get the whipped cream. The almonds, which normally overpower everything in every ejuice I've ever gotten, they're not so much there. And of course the brown sugar, just universal throughout the entire vape, in and out. Overall, it's not a bad juice at all. It's just not my bag. And I love pumpkin. This one I was kind of hoping would come out a lot better, but it's so many flavors all at one time. Like I said, it's good. It's just not what I would want. It seems that there's too much maple syrup, too much brown sugar. Could have brought the pumpkin out a little more. Could have brought the strawberries on top much more obviously. The whipped cream is just right where it needs to be, though. I mean, just inside of every little bite. So guys, getting in touch with him right now is going to be a little more difficult than I think it should be, given my first review with them. But, like it says, beasterseliquid.com is probably the very best place to start out looking for it, trying to get in touch with them. Right now, I've been told that the site is still being worked out, being finalized. I've taken a look at it. They're coming along with it. It's not completely inoperable. But if y'all want to try to get in contact with me, I will definitely get you Mikey's information so that you can start buying it. But the jack-o'-lantern, flapjacks, that'll be piffing. Just because it's not my bag. It's just not the flavor that I want to. This the banana custard, it's awesome. Even though it's a 6 milligram, I wasn't going to be too picky. You know, he wanted me to do the reviews. He wanted me to get them out there for you. And it's a damn good flavor. The vanilla bourbon is more vanilla than bourbon, but it is still absolutely excellent. Strawberry cheesecake. It is just so beautifully blended. It is fucking amazing. It really is. If I'm going to blow massive clouds out of everything that I've got, this is going to be the juice I'm going to grab first. Just because of I know that the ratio is there for it. And not only that, I mean, I just love going like this in the bottle. It's just fun. It's got the consistency damn near of honey. It's so thick. I love this juice. I really do. Mikey's cousin from New York, dude, you make an amazing fucking product, man. Keep it up. Guys on YouTube, thanks for coming. Thanks for checking me out. I'm starting to get back into my shows. I've moved from Southern Vapors. Most of us have moved over to Kindred Vapors with a Z on vapors.tv. Of course, I'm still on for Sirius. I've just been on a hiatus due to family personal reasons there. But y'all have fun. I've got to get back in there and wrap presents. Have a good night, man.